The Stoic practice of drawing the human nose. Seeking clarity in simplicity. My fellow artists and seekers of wisdom, today we focus our attention on a deceptively simple yet profoundly significant subject, the human nose. At first glance, the nose seems an ordinary feature, perhaps not the most eye-catching or glamorous part of the face. But as we look closer, as we prepare to draw it, we discover the subtleties that define it, its curves, angles, shadows, and the way it connects to the rest of the face. The nose, like so many things in life, reveals its complexity only to those who take the time to truly observe. In the spirit of Stoicism, we must approach the task of drawing the nose with patience, humility, and a clear sense of purpose. As Epictetus teaches, man is not worried by real problems so much as by his imagined anxieties about real problems. We often imagine that a task as simple as drawing the nose will be quick or easy, but then we find ourselves struggling with its form, its proportions, its relation to the rest of the face. In those moments, it is our reaction to the difficulty, not the difficulty itself, that tests us. Before we begin, let us remind ourselves of the wisdom of Marcus Aurelius. Everything we hear is an opinion, not a fact. Everything we see is a perspective, not the truth. As you prepare to draw, understand that your perception of the nose, its form, its size, its details, is just that, a perception. Your drawing will be a reflection of how you see, not an exact replication of reality. And that's okay. Stoicism teaches us to focus not on achieving perfection, but on doing our best with what is within our control. The lines, the shadows, and the shapes you create today will be your interpretation of the nose, shaped by your understanding and your effort. Take a moment to observe the nose. Notice its structure, the way it projects from the face, the soft, rounded tip, the nostrils that curve downward and connect to the cheeks. The nose is often considered the least expressive part of the face, but it is, in fact, a vital anchor for the eyes, mouth, and overall balance of the face. It may not carry the emotional weight of an eyebrow or the intensity of an eye, but its presence is essential. Marcus Aurelius reminds us to observe the beauty in all things, even the ordinary and the overlooked. The nose, though simple, is part of the harmony of the human form. As you begin to draw, focus on the basic structure. Epictetus tells us, first learn the meaning of what you say, and then speak. Likewise, before you focus on the details, understand the basic shape of the nose. The bridge, the tip, the nostrils. These are the elements that form its core. Draw these shapes with intention and simplicity. Do not rush. Each stroke of your pencil is an opportunity to practice your discipline. Every line should be purposeful, not careless. The Stoic artist knows that in art, as in life, speed is not a virtue. Patience is. As your drawing takes shape, you may notice imperfections. Perhaps the angle of the nose is off, or the proportions don't match what you see. In these moments, remember the Stoic principle of acceptance. Seneca reminds us, what need is there to weep over parts of life? The whole of it calls for tears. Mistakes are a part of the process, both in drawing and in life. The key is not to become frustrated or disheartened by them, but to learn from them, to accept them as part of the journey. If the lines don't look quite right, adjust them. If the proportions seem off, rework them. But do so with calmness and clarity, not with anxiety or frustration. As you move deeper into the drawing, focus on the subtle curves and angles of the nose. Notice the way light hits the bridge and creates shadows beneath the nostrils. The Stoic philosopher reminds us that nature does not hurry, yet everything is accomplished. So too in drawing, take your time to capture these subtle changes in light and shadow. Do not rush to finish. The goal is not completion, but mastery of the moment. Each shadow, each highlight, is a chance to engage fully with the present, to give your complete attention to the task at hand. Shading the nose teaches us an important Stoic lesson, the balance between light and dark, between clarity and obscurity. In life, as in drawing, we must learn to see the whole picture, not just the obvious details. The shadows that fall beneath the nostrils may seem like imperfections or areas of darkness, but they give the nose its form and structure. Without shadows, there would be no depth. Likewise, in life, our struggles and challenges give us depth, and our virtues shine brighter because of them. Marcus Aurelius tells us, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." The difficulty in capturing the nose's subtle shadows is not something to avoid, but something to embrace. Mistakes will happen, but as Stoics, we learn not to resist them, but to work through them. Epictetus teaches, it's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. If your lines go astray, or if the nose doesn't look exactly as you intended, do not let frustration control your response. Instead, step back, assess the problem, and calmly make the necessary corrections. The Stoic approach to art, as in life, is not one of perfectionism, but one of continuous improvement. Each mistake is an opportunity to grow, to learn, to refine your craft. As your drawing nears completion, take a moment to step back and view it in its entirety. The nose you have drawn may not be perfect. It may not look exactly as you envisioned. But as Stoics, we understand that the value lies not in the final product, but in the effort we put into the process. Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one, says Marcus Aurelius. In the same way, do not spend time worrying about whether the nose is perfect. Focus instead on how you approach the task, with patience, with discipline, and with care. The human nose, though small and often overlooked, is a reflection of the Stoic principles we strive to live by. It is a part of a greater whole, just as each moment in our lives contributes to the broader narrative of our existence. As you finish your drawing, reflect on what you have learned, not just about the structure of the nose, but about yourself. Did you approach the task with patience? Did you allow mistakes to teach you rather than frustrate you? Did you stay focused on the process rather than the outcome? In the end, the Stoic artist understands that every drawing, like every moment in life, is an opportunity to practice virtue. Patience, perseverance, humility. These are the true goals of our work. The nose, with all its subtle complexity, has offered you a chance to practice these virtues, to engage fully with the present moment, and to grow as both an artist and a person. This Stoic speech on drawing the nose emphasizes patience, discipline, and acceptance of imperfection. By linking the technical aspects of drawing to Stoic philosophy, it teaches that both art and life are about the process, not the final outcome, and that growth comes from persistence and reflection, not from achieving flawless results. Like, share, and subscribe to the Hilderbrand Lifestyle channel for more updates.